everybody.
Welcome
to Ronnie and ReRe&Roni
live.
Today is about, our topic is about fear. See, I'm scared.
Of what?
I don't know, but I was going to read the definition because I found it kind of funny how the topic was. The definition was an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or a threat.
Put that down, girl, before you play and cut your own throat.
This one right here. Very fearful. So, do you have anything you scared of?
Losing my teeth.
You scared of losing your
Yes,
teeth?
lose my teeth. If I think a car accident, I don't know fake ass teeth. When I think I'm in an accident, I go like this. The car could get tore up, but I'm gonna lose my teeth.
So, if you driving fast and the car coming close to you,
I'm gonna take my hands off the steering wheel and block my mouth. I'm gonna tell you, it's my teeth. The fear of not having teeth.
You ain't fearful of going crazier than you already are?
Nope.
You should be. Who's scared?
Scared
See
of
what I'm
this
saying?
No, the fear of losing my teeth. I see so many people in their 20s, young, don't have no teeth.
They
That's
have
awful.
like 3.
I don't care. Nope. I seen them don't have none. Zero, zilch.
So they got the fake teeth. They
I
got
don't want
really
fake
nice
teeth.
ones.
I don't want fake teeth.
You
The
can get them
fear,
screwed in.
I don't care.
Glued
I want
in.
all of my teeth.
You can have them fix
You know
it
they
in
not
it
gonna
in.
stay forever.
Who said so? Who said not?
George Washington.
Shit, he had wooden teeth.
Damn.
He had wooden teeth, and that's about the only thing. Cause I'm
The
not.
only thing?
Let me see. Ooh.
Like, I'm fearful of heights. I don't like to be up there on top of no rooftop trying to get in. Don't like to get
I
on
know
high.
somebody else like that too.
I do not like heights.
I know somebody else like that too.
I don't want to go jumping off of nothing.
No roller coasters.
No, not. I like the roller coaster, but I'm scared of the roller coaster. But
What? How you like it, but you scared?
I don't like being high up there. It's scared. I'm scared.
I know somebody just like that.
I'm also fearful. My biggest fear is dying, and my children are not properly prepared.
What about me?
Okay, she might not be ready either.
You said you had no fears.
So,
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be properly prepared.
well, I am definitely fearful of my children and Ronnie not being prepared for my death. That's my biggest fear. So I do have some insurance plans. I'm gonna have to make you the beneficiary.
Yeah, just a little bit. Me and Joe now. Oh, I do have another fear.
Oh God. Besides your teeth falling out.
Yeah, ooh. I need these teeth. They important. You know, teeth help you chew.
But when you die,
And to manage your food, save my teeth.
If you
Donate
die,
my teeth.
I'ma have you laying in the casket like this.
And then you gonna have me. I'll be cremated though.
I'm gonna make them pluck all your teeth out.
No, my biggest fear is my youngest son. I had him in a car accident. My biggest fear is losing him to a car accident. We didn't have to. It's not. We didn't have 2 close near deaths.
We have
in cars.
You're right, but we can't think.
Then
crazy.
tore up both my damn cars.
He tore them up.
Tore them up.
He did. I'm scared.
Tore them up.
Scared of that.
One he
But-
tore up everybody else's car. The other one it flipped around 3-4 times. See, that's my fear of losing him.
But God got him because he always come out of them.
Don't he walking and smiling? And then I be want to kill him after that.
So that's what you should be really fearful of. You killing him.
I think he's fearful.
He fearful. Was you ever fearful of your mother?
Oh Lord Jesus, I was scared to death of my mama. But as I've grown older, I realized what the fear really was. It was just my anxieties opposed to me really being fearful. Because she was just trying to teach me the best, in her best way.
Right.
What she knew best on how to raise me. But I was scared of the extension cord, the shoe, the belt, the brooms, the sticks,
wooden spoon.
all the stuff that came flying past my head.
Damn.
I was scared of
Now
all
that
of
was
them.
child abuse, baby. We was abused.
That wasn't child abuse.
These
back
kids get a cell phone taken away from them, and they ah! Let me tell you something. You know how I was fearful? My father beat me so much. I was on punishment, a senior in high school with a job and a car, and on punishment. Now, what kind of shit is that? I was scared of him, though. He would be like this, give me them keys. I used to sit in that front room window and yell at everybody walking down the street because I was scared of my daddy. I was scared of him.
That was some real fear.
Hell yeah. Because if not, he was going to go outside in that backyard, and we had a tree. I call it the whipping tree. He would go out there and get a switch and peel back
all the little leaves.
Ooh, Jesus.
That was a real switch. That's what you should have been fearful of. I'd have cut all the branch, all of the bushes off the whole bush. And she got a long driveway. I'd have cut all the bushes down.
He would have went down the street and got some.
Yeah.
I was fearful of him. Not my mama, because, you know, my mama ain't never beat me. She tried to hit me one day, and she missed. I said, what kind of... So she tried to smack me one day. She missed. I said, see, she ain't right. But then she told my father, and I was like, please don't tell him. Please don't, because that was something
That was
back
a
then.
real fear.
Yeah, because, you know, we feared our parents back in the day.
Properly.
Yeah, and we feared the neighbors if they found out.
Yeah, that's true.
We
too.
feared everybody. You be walking around the corner like this and see if
who
anybody.
watching and who
And it's
looking.
always a Miss Jenkins on somebody's street who know everything and watch and tell on everybody. And she lived forever.
I think
People live
another
forever.
one, I know, right?
Don't they?
Another one of my fears is the world today and the society that my kids have to grow up in.
Oh my goodness.
Being black children, and although you have the black boys, I
Yes.
have black girls.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
Uh-huh.
But I have that fear of them growing up, and where does their education take them? Getting a further education, will that still be enough for them? Society as they walk down the street, changing the environment that they live in. All of these things, I'm a little fearful of those things as well. You know, just
The general influence of the world.
just the general influence, just what society offers them, what society expects of them, which is a little bit of nothing. Do you know statistically they kill people so that so that the United States have a certain general population?
I know they've been killing people for years.
So randomly, you think that the cops is really killing these black kids?
No, they got a quota to keep, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I did read that in the world, they statistically kill a certain amount of people to keep the population at a certain level. Unless they try to ship them
Well,
off.
that's just like with this whole cancer epidemic that's on the rise. All before, let me see, our show is based on perspectives.
Yeah,
That's a disclaimer
that's
right
her
there.
cleaning that up real quick.
Years ago, all we known was clear women pretty much dying from breast cancer.
Clear women?
Yeah, clear women.
Okay.
What's a clear woman?
They white. They clear, okay? Some people call them clear. Some people call them pilgrims. However you want to say it. It's a disclaimer. And I'm
They
not
was the only
racist.
people.
No, it was more of them dying from breast cancer, contracting breast cancer than the African American women.
Why is
Now, I don't know. Now it's like they shooting us every day. You know how many people, how many black women you know all of a sudden is dying and you see that's having breast cancer?
Well, that's another fear of mine then, because I believe that they have cures.
Oh, they do.
For a lot of the cancer, AIDS, HIV, all this stuff.
I say because a lot of it is man-made.
I believe that a lot of these diseases, that there are cures for them. But pharmacologically...
Ooh, yes.
College bound.
Okay. Did she say it?
They are holding the main ingredients to the cures so that we can spend all our money on these
I agree.
medical
experiments.
Right.
But you got to remember too, if they cure us, there will be no need for doctors, nurses, hospitals, all these medi-merges all over the place,
and 100 commercials
and lawyers.
Because it's really about the pharmacy.
Right.
It's really about those things, because we would still have a need for doctors and nurses and things like that. But pharmacologically, that's how they make their money overall. That's how the world is run. That's who
by the pharmacologicals.
Girl, you better understand it.
Ooh.
Example.
That's how we're run.
Go ahead.
The last time you went to your doctor, how long did you stay in the office with them before they gave you a prescription?
Hello.
Let me see. I ain't had no prescription.
They make you wait. You wait in there for them longer than you spend time with them.
And you know, but you know what my doctor do? I'm about to change her little ass. I'm about to give her something. You know what they doing now too? They supposed to give you, your insurance prefer you to get a 90-day prescription. If you're taking, some type of medicine like a blood pressure medication or a heart medication, my doctor want to give you 30 pills, and then you always got to call to get authorization. That means you want me to come to you. I'm not coming to you every 30 days to get no medicine.
Mine gets slicker because they give me the 30 days. But then if I run out, I have to see her before.
Yeah, that's what
I can get a refill. And it's normally like a month before my normal checkup.
Right, because they want to see you every 3 months now. Every 3 months now.
Another one of my fears, keeping on the whole doctor thing, is being misdiagnosed.
Yes.
That's up on the rise as well. People being misdiagnosed or not diagnosed at
all. Right.
Months and months go by, and you keep going back to the doctor because you know something wrong. You know something wrong.
We as a people have to be mindful of what we complain about.
Know your mind and know your body.
Google it first if you need to.
Well,
now
Google is double standard right about now, because you Google it and you misdiagnose yourself.
Right.
But if you pay attention to your aches and your pains, which is what Google is really for,
take your behind to the doctor.
WebMD. You read some of your diagnoses and you try to pay attention, to what your body is feeling like. Sometimes you go to the doctor. Have you ever gone to the doctor and they just feel on you and they go, "Oh yeah, that's a slip knot." You're like, huh? What the heck is it? I ain't heard it.
And then you never went to none of them doctors.
There are doctors that just say, "Okay, I know what that is," even if it's like, "Oh, that sounds like it's a cold." Really? I sit there and I say, I need a further examination.
See,
I ain't stopping at just that little one answer.
Here's another fear. We should all be fearful of this, just like when she said being mixed diagnosed.
Being who?
Mixed diagnosed. You heard what I said. A co-worker of my aunt thought my back hurt. Oh, went to the doctor. You know to go see, need to go see a chiropractor. She's in a chiropractor for a year. She go back to the doctor. The pain still, something wrong. Oh, they sent it to another doctor. You need physical therapy on your back. Oh, did all this. A year later, she can't get up. Oh my God. The pain in my back is unbearable. Goes to the emergency room. They did an MRI and they was like, "Ma'am, this is stage 4 bone cancer. Ain't nothing we can do for you." 3 weeks later, she was gone.
After 2 years.
Right. People, stop having the fear of not knowing. A lot of we friends don't even want to go to the doctor because they don't want to know. I need to know.
I'm scared.
I'm
scared.
But you need to. What you need to do?
Scared of.
Stop being, number one, afraid to go to the doctor and go for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 second opinions if you have to. If 5 people tell you the same thing, then you may want to believe it. But I've known people who diagnosed with cancer go to a second opinion. You ain't got no cancer after the biopsy and everything. So the fear of not knowing.
Now I think that's a big one across the board.
Not knowing. And people just don't want to know.
Are just fearful of knowing. Going to the doctor. We got TB shots today.
Ooh.
And flu shots. Our job, they get, most
I would take flu shot.
Most companies give these things off. So I got one of my bosses. Oh my gosh, she's sitting there like, baby, oh my God, scared of the needle.
A lot of people got a fear of the needle.
A lot of people are fearful, so they won't go to the doctor, just fearful that doctor is going to give you a needle. But at the end of the day, if this is to benefit your health, you really need to step up and step out. Take care of yourself. That is the biggest fear of me, to being misdiagnosed or not diagnosed at all. What this hell is.
Cause what's your biggest fear when you go to the dentist?
It hurts. I go to the dentist.
This one here.
I'm just scared of the dentist.
This one here.
Cause she make me go.
It take them a half an hour to get her numb and calm down to do the work. Your appointment is over, lady. But then she won't get out the chair.
It hurt.
And that's why a lot of people don't have teeth. They got 3, 4 teeth because the fear of the dentist. And I hear this every day. Well, when I was a child, I had a bad experience, so I've been scared. Okay, now you 50 years old. You got 4 teeth and want me to fix them in 24 hours. Wow. Get over the fear. Just get over it. But I know some people, they just scared and paranoid too.
I'm going to suggest this to everybody that's watching. Get an accountability partner. Somebody that can help you through this. Somebody who can hold your hand through it. Somebody can help talk you through it. Something that helps you make sure you take care of yourself.
Yes.
Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to your aches and your pains. I remember one time my cooch was itching.
Oh, Jesus.
Itching. It was itching, but I didn't know what it was.
I know.
It was itching.
Was that a fear of the itching?
No, but growing up in my household with my mom didn't do a lot of woman talk. She didn't teach me a lot about
I don't think
my body.
none of them did.
Back then. They didn't, they just either said, here, go do this. Here, this is what you use. Or, go talk to this person over here. But my parents weren't those kind of people. So I had a girlfriend one year tell me, try this, do this, pay attention to your body. And she bought me a body book. A book about everything about your body, from head to toe. Ooh. Your bones, your nails, your whatever it was. And it started me. I was very young. I had to be about 18 years old. And it helped me. It helped me pay attention to going to the doctor. Anything hurt, anything twisted, itchy, crunchy, whatever it was, it made me pay attention to it. Even your clothes, what you look like in your clothes, pay attention. Being fearful, people be scared to walk outside sometimes.
No, not some of these people, not today. They ain't scared of how they walking outside. The clothes be 7 sizes too small. You a size 20, and do you want to put on a 12 dress?
This might end up a series because there's so much to be.
Right, but you know what? But you know what's sad?
That's why I said if we ever talked about fear before, you could take the word fear on such a wide spectrum, because it can touch anything. How you could be in a relationship for so long, know y'all are not a good fit, and fearful to be apart.
Right.
That's a whole nother conversation. A whole nother conversation of fear.
You know what?
So many of us are afraid to be alone. That's a whole nother fear.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid that I'm gonna die by myself. Well, I'm single.
You mean without a male companion?
Right. Cause
you ain't gonna die by yourself.
No,
I am gonna die by myself.
I know, but what I'm saying is, you mean you want a male companion?
Right. Like I'm gonna be by myself. I'm not gonna have a companion. I've been single for a certain amount of time now. Fearful of bringing another man into getting in a relationship with a man, and then I have small girls.
Yeah, cause now you gotta be scared of these men.
And so that's a whole nother fear. So I'm between a rock and a hard place. Like, I want to date, but I'm scared to bring the man home. You know, bring him around my kids, and then I don't even know if they little ding-a-lang is so that's a whole nother fear too. I don't know. So with all that being said, you want to, you know, these are fears that you can talk about all day long. It could be a whole lot of stuff.
Even any relationship, just the fear to grow in a relationship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the meaning of growth is a good one, because when I was married, I really believed after being married for a certain amount of time, we grew apart. Grew apart. He grew one way and I grew another way. Some of the things that he wanted in life, I had already had in life. So they weren't as important to me as it was to him. I wanted something else and he wanted something else. So then we started growing apart. It just wasn't working anymore. So that's a fear. I'm just afraid that I'm going to die by myself. I'll never be able to suck a dick.
Oh, we're gonna go to Black Planet and find her a companion so she won't die alone, and get your ding-a-ling straight, because that's all she worried about. So listen here. But it's a lot of people who live in their own house fear. Now, I could see if you didn't been raped by somebody, and you know you scared to walk the streets by yourself. You know, that's a fear.
Yeah, it is.
But then you know what? I had a dream that one time I got raped.
Oh, Jesus.
And my fear was I couldn't find him no more because he was good.
So some people have fear. Some people have fear like fire.
Don't be trying to ignore me. I was trying to find my rapist because he was good. I was all on Oprah. Oprah, can you help me find him? Because he was good.
Is a fear.
Yeah, drowning. Yeah, but you know what?
I am fearful of drowning. I am afraid. I drowned once before.
Huh?
You could drown, and
they brought you back.
I swear they did.
How many times you done died?
I died twice.
When you had died twice?
I drowned.
Uh-huh.
And the second one is when I hydroplaned and hit the telephone pole, broke that in half, broke my car in half.
Ooh.
And I was gone. And I remember being on the floor of my driver's seat.
You was driving? Oh, I thought you was on the passenger side.
No, and I looked up and I said, "Thank you, Jesus. I am with the Lord Jesus. I'm in heaven." But it was really the clouds that I had seen.
Or the smoke coming.
So you really did? So did you die?
Well, I don't know. I know I was passed out. You know, I passed out like at least 4 or 5 times by the time I got to the hospital. I can't tell you if I talked to Jesus. I just felt at peace while I was wherever I was at that moment. But when I looked up, I saw it. And then the windshield wipers had brought me back. Yeah, they had woke me back up.
Well, when I was in my car accident, I thought I died and went to heaven because they had me in this room in the dark on this little board. And all I heard was, Ronnie. I said, oh God, I didn't die. And then he said, Ronnie, it's me. I said, me who? And I looked. It was my sister-in-law and her father. I said, y'all died with me too? Y'all is with me? He said, no, girl, you ain't dead. I said, oh, because I thought I died and y'all came to get me. Yeah, I thought I was dead when they came. I thought, whew, I died. I think I died each time I gave birth to my kids. My body just shut down and they don't know what to do. And I end up in ICU and wake up 5 days later. So I don't even know if my kids because they could have just gave me anybody kids. I don't see them until a week later. That's a fear when you in the hospital. And I know some of y'all mamas pregnant or already have babies.
That is a fear though.
A fear of somebody switching your baby. And then you find out 25 years later, and then you know, now I know why this child was nuts and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because you wouldn't even mind.
I can't. Really?
But that some of them, yeah.
Well, I do know that
that's a fear.
People, I want you to keep one eye open. If you gotta put me under, put me halfway under.
How the hell gonna put you?
I need to know that's my baby.
Yeah, but now they have the babies. They stay in your room with you. But before they was stealing and selling babies, so you don't even know who's your. And then they would tell people. Cause my mother told me like back in, let me see now, she 90, so back in them 20s, that some of the black kids, they would tell the mothers that your child died.
Yes, yeah, Now that's so.
And you don't know because you knocked the hell out. But you know. You think you lost your child. But see, these are all fears. And we, as the older we get, we have to confront our fears.
I was going to say, now do you, or how long do you wallow in this fear?
Yeah.
Do you confront your fear? Do you move forward? So I know I was very fearful of the water because remember I mentioned how I drowned.
Right.
So I would not get back in water for years. I didn't even let my feet patter on the water because I was afraid of water. But I knew I had to face the fear, especially now since I have children who wants to go swimming. So now what do? And I can't, I have to fear spiders. My daddy, I was upstairs. I had to call my daddy every time to kill a spider. You got to kill a spider. My daddy dead now.
But you bigger than a spider.
My daddy dead now, and I don't got nobody to kill the spiders, and now I have smaller children. So do I still hold on to the fear, and the spider just got to run around?
No, let them kids kill a spider. Shit.
I have an insight in the story.
What is it?
Because me and my daughter watched the movie last night.
What
it's
name?
Called Before I Wake.
Ooh.
Okay.
We thought it was going to be the scary drama. And I'm not going to give the movie away for those
Right.
watch it, but part of this is understanding why you're scared of what it is that you're afraid of.
And
when you get knowledge of why you're scared, then that'll help you overcome it a lot.
Correct.
But
that's psychological.
But I think some people just don't know why they scared.
Right, because they don't have knowledge of it. Maybe it was an incident like the drowning or different things of that nature that put you in this hyperventilated situation.
Right.
And you never tried to understand it. But if you understand, okay, Friday the 13th, okay, really, this guy lived under the water. In real life, I know that that's not going to really happen. He's not going to come up and kill people. And walk. Like, when you understand what it is that you're fearful of, then it's easier to overcome.
And break it down as well, because my daughter was afraid of dogs. So, Rockwaller jumped on her when she was a very small child.
Okay.
Knocked her down. He didn't do much, but he was just, playing. He probably was playing, but she was so scared that he was just coming at her and knocked her down. So now, for the rest of her life, she afraid of dogs. Well, guess what? Her mama done bought a pit bull. What you gonna do?
Right.
So I told her, we're gonna bring the dog in as a puppy. Getting used to this dog as a puppy. Let this dog love you. You nurture it, pet it if it's not but once a week. But at least get yourself, accustomed to this dog. Now we can't get her away from the doggone dog. So it's that kind of thing that, you have to confront yourself with whatever that fear is. Not every dog is going to chase you down and hunt you.
Right.
Well, I think that's what helps it universal, because even the Bible and different speakers and stuff like that talk about you fear what you don't know.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So when you have knowledge, that's why knowledge is key. Knowledge is wisdom. Knowledge is free information.
I agree.
Because when you have information about something, you don't fear it.
Right.
Well, that's just like getting up and speaking in front of people. You got to be fearful when you stand. I mean, what's your purpose of being so afraid? So I would think, or what I've noticed for myself is, when I'm not well informed of the topic that I have to talk about, when I'm not comfortable with the crowd of people that I have to speak in front of, usually builds my fear. But when I'm more confident about what I have to speak about, I can get out in the front of anything. I could handle it. So I found that that's what works for me. she's fearful as well when it's talking. Now, mind you, this is what she wants to do.
The people look at me.
But yet she speaks very well in the front of people.
But they looking at me. So
my fear is at you?
They just staring.
And you gotta focus on the message, what you want to present.
Absolutely.
No, and because they staring at you is because they in tune with the message.
What I do is take my glasses off so I can't see them.
That's cool.
And if I can't see them, then my focus is not on them.
Yeah.
And
my pastor taught me to look at the top.
Crazy. I'm sorry. Because as crazy as I may be and am, I be nervous.
You is.
I be fear of nervousness.
I'm fearful.
You are?
What you fearful of?
What you fearful of?
That one right there.
I know.
You know what? Well, let me tell you something. The mamas up fear, but I think the saddest part are women, mothers that stay in relationships for their children.
That's a good one.
But fearful of leaving. So
do you think they're fearful of hurting the child?
I think they're fearful of what the child is going to think of them. Because most kids blame the mother because it's like, okay, you took me away. It's your fault.
Right.
Been there, done that. So, you afraid to leave, but then you're afraid to stay too. So do you stay to appease your kids and be unhappy for 18 years? Or do you say, I'm going to snatch my kids up and get on out of here before he kill us all?
Well, if you
know what I'm saying?
But you're worried about your life.
I should be worried about my child's life too.
Right, but you don't know. I mean, look at the guy down in South Jersey. She feared him. But I'm saying she feared him. He even told her one day, I'm going to kill you. So he ended up shooting her, but I think the son was trying to protect his mother, and they both died. And then he killed himself. So it's like, you don't know when people are going to snap. So the fear is, if I leave, is he going to try to find me? They had the guy down in North Carolina. The woman lived in Charlotte. She feared her life. She left Charlotte, took her and her son to a whole nother state. The father busted door. Now, this is her ex-husband. Busts the door down, kills the son, and critically injures the wife. But then he killed himself.
Well, how he find out where they live?
I don't know. Facebook and everybody on telling somebody.
Well, see, and for me, overall, what I would think is this: how I'm going to say how I address fear, and that would be take it by the horn. Once I realize that I'm fearful of something, I try to break it down and figure out why I am afraid. Once I realize why I am afraid, just like you just said, the spider is bigger than me. I'm bigger than the spider. Why would I be so fearful? My fear is that, you ever try to kill a spider and it drops, you can't never find it, and then I think it's going to crawl on me or something. People are getting bit by these brown recluse spiders these days.
Yes.
And they're getting so infected and
and dying from the spider bite.
Exactly. So with that being said, that's some of my fear. But now
you kill them.
I kill them, yes. One, because I don't want them crawling on me and biting me. And two, I'm protecting my children. So I kind of look at overall my scope is, am I protecting my kids? So if it's spiders,
you got me itching now.
If it's a fear that I have, then I address it so that when they tell me what they're afraid of, I can man up and say, look, this is how this got to, I was afraid of water and now you could do this. So now we can approach it. I could say I did it.
I think there's still so much more to be talked about on this topic.
I agree.
So we're going to call this Fear Part 1.
Oh, yes. Because Fear Part 2, I'm going to tell you about them red ants.
Right. And not only that, but we want everybody who's watching, who's clicking on, and who's sharing to make their comments on this post.
Right.
Absolutely. So we can carry it over.
More things about fear.
And what's your fear?
Exactly.
And why you fear what you fear. Like thunder and lightning.
Why is people so scared of thunder? Ain't there something?
Thunder and no, I don't think it's the thunder. It's the lightning.
It's the thunder.
That lightning kill you.
That's that thunder.
But then that lightning kill you.
And that's the lightning that kills you.
Ain't that the truth?
Don't sleep under the window. Remember, Mama and Daddy used to tell you to hang up the doggone phone.
And you better unplug that refrigerator.
Girl, unplug the refrigerator.
That's
get off
the fear
phone,
of.
Turn all
They
the
ain't
lights
have
out.
known why they did that. They just want to try to save their family.
So give a few examples as we wrap up of some of the other fears that people can mention, and I'll give you like 2, like fear of changing jobs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Fear of even starting a family.
Right.
You know. So there's so many different fears. What do you want to hear about from people?
Fear of divorce and fear of church these days, because church has changed tremendously.
Well, that's a religion. I think people are afraid of religions these days as well. You know, you got a friend who's Muslim and you got another friend who's Baptist, and then the Muslims are telling you how bad the Baptists are. The Baptists are telling you how bad the Muslims are. And those names are just examples. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm picking and choosing. Just that people are fearful to just jump out there and try it. People are fearful of driving.
The cops. We fear of these cops.
Of the police.
And I'm especially my sons. Jesus, Lord.
How about food and water?
Ooh, Jesus, whip.
I don't know what's organic, what ain't organic, who cooked it, where it came from, and what ground did you pull a root out of.
Ain't that the
All
truth?
of the above. So many things. Water. They telling you to don't drink this water because this water got it, and then you try a new water, and they said don't drink that water because they found worms in the water. Clear water.
Who that clear water? What did they? Oh, I ain't never. Oh, I'm scared. Well, anyway, we are gonna come back with fear 2.
Yes, we are.
Fear 2.
And so as we wrap this up, I want to talk about our Instagram page.
Right.
Talk about our
YouTube.
The YouTube is a big one because we on YouTube now.
We
y'all.
on YouTube. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we on YouTube and
We blowing up.
that's right. YouTube, Instagram. We about to do Twitter. I don't even know how to work it, but my fear
But you
of
gonna be on it.
I'm fearful of Twitter, but I'm gonna have to learn how to work it. You know, people, and you know what? Older people fear a change at
People
their
used
jobs
to be scared
too.
of old people because they used to give you the worms and stuff.
They still old shit. I'm still scared of old people because they can't drive. All right.
All
Bye.
right.
We will see y'all
Sayonara.
next week.
Sayonara, hasta luego.
Right.
See you later.
We're gonna see y'all.
Bon voyage.
What the heck?
Right on this
We
tell
go.
us your fears.
Yeah, right on this post. Tell us your fears. And breast cancer month is coming up. Don't forget it.
Toodles.
Yeah.
Toodles.
Smooches.
Bye.